I got a 9.
Got a 3.
13.
4.
13.
Yeah, baby. Holy.
Cool.
Me and you, baby.
Well, at least you guys got your low rolls out of the way before we started.
You're right.
This is my highest roll of the
Jesus
night.
Christ.
I like to spend
Alright.
my bad luck first. Mm-hmm.
Knowing me, I'll get 2s and 4s the rest of the day.
Just stay in the back.
The more wacky my moves are, the higher I roll.
All right, you guys ready?
Yes.
Yes.
As ready as I'm gonna be.
Make sure that this is good. And this is good.
All right. That is up. What's that? Welcome all to the land of Aoria. It is a vast land filled with different mystical creatures and mysteries all over the place. You have different continents that you'll get to explore and see, and starting in the human continent of Aegis. In Aegis, you guys will be starting in a town called Dunecaster. How the world starts is you guys all keep having these visions that keep cutting to these certain things that keep happening. These images you keep seeing is you see a dark figure looking over someone that looks like they're just dying. It also keeps cutting over to this random statue that you don't understand, where you all have come to find out that it's in Dunecaster. We will start the world with all of you waking up.
Hey, you're finally awake.
Just make sure this is good. That's good. All right. Start of the day, you have all just woken up in Dunecaster. A few of you are coming in from the east. One of you is coming from the west. 2 of you came by sea. I will say all of you just woke up. Kyle, what's your character's name again? Sath. Sath, you woke up. Last night you were having such a good time on the boat. You woke up next to the 3 pigs, and you are sleeping with the pigs right now. Your arms are wrapped around him. That is how you woken up. Sath, you have now woken up from your vision. And you also have Coley, Amelia. Amelia has risen out of her bed. She comes outside in the process and sees Sath on the ground. Go ahead. Go ahead, Sath and Amelia. You've just now made it to the world, or to the town of Dunecaster. Amelia notices Sath on the ground hugging the pig. This is... What would you guys like to say?
I want a shower.
I feel gross.
I feel gross.
I want a shower.
Well, you smell like you need one. Anyway, my name's Amelia. It's a pleasure to meet you, I suppose.
My name's Seth. Favors or
Yo.
I suppose we've arrived here at Dunecaster. We may as well enter the town. Would you care to accompany me?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Alright.
Alright. We will now cut over, before you guys move, we will cut over to Flea and... Are you going by Grunion?
Yeah.
Okay, and Grunion. They are taking a carriage to town. They both were asleep inside the thing and have now woken up. They both had the same visions that everyone else has. They just don't. You don't know that each other has had these visions yet. So you guys have now just woken up in the back of the carriage, and now have moved. You realize you guys are right outside of Dunecaster.
Did you tell us the vision again?
Yes, I can tell you the vision again. It keeps cutting to these few images you keep seeing. You keep seeing these images of a dark figure over someone that is dying. And it then also cuts to a statue, and for some reason in your head, it just kept ringing in your head, Dunecaster. And you all realize that you just, for some reason, something's calling you to Dunecaster, but you don't know what. So, you guys have now both woken up. You realize you guys are outside of Dunecaster. What would you guys like to do? Or say? You will notice that when you wake up, there are two other passengers on board. They're both, one is still asleep, the other one is looking out towards Dunecaster, and you have a man that is in front of the carriage being your driver.
Dreadfully.
It looks like we've arrived.
Is this like a natural thing? We
Yes.
could just
You are now, like, because everyone's learning, that you are now, like, I'm going to say a narrative, and then I'm going to give it
And
to
then you
you,
just
and
go
you
with it.
guys
Okay.
do what you do, and then I'll narrate around what you do. And I'll cut around to everyone so everyone has a chance to do something.
Indeed, we have. And then, as I respond to Flea, I look cautiously at everybody, making sure my valuables and my belongings are with me, that nobody has taken anything.
She looked through your
And then
belongings. No, go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I look at Flea and I ask him, as I'm pointing at the sleeping passenger, like, who's that guy?
I have no clue. But would you please help an old man get off this carriage?
She. No, just kidding.
You guys, the
Oh,
carriage
I
now
suppose
comes
I could do
to
my due diligence.
a stop in front of the gate. Dewey. We cut to Dewey. Dewey has already been awake. He's actually walking. He had the visions earlier, and for some reason, it's pulled him towards this way from the west. He's been moving his way this way. Dewey, you've just reached the outskirts of Dunecaster. You see some gentlemen coming out of a carriage. What would you like to do?
How come everyone gets called by their in-game name but me?
What is your name in here?
My
You
name's
have it.
Groot.
We have it as Dewey right there. So
This
Groot.
is my,
All right, Groot. I will make sure to remember that from now on.
Newt.
Nope, nope.
I walked up to them and I am Groot.
That you walk up to.
You said that in front of me, right?
Yes.
Where
So
the-
you are walking towards where Flea and Grunion are, and you say, "I am Groot." And Flea and this, like, that's why I was getting at it. You guys start role playing that part. So he has come up to you and said, "I am Groot." How would you like to respond?
I'd be cautious. Trees shouldn't talk.
Is that what you whisper to Grunion?
Yes.
All right. You.
Don't tell me.
As Flea tells me that, I look at Flea and I squint my eyes. And I'm like, yeah.
We will now cut back down to where Amelia and Sath are. They get stopped by a guardsman. The guardsman says, "Dude, Meister."
Oi, what are you doing here?
Oi.
Just visiting.
Is that all you do in Dunecaster? Just visiting?
For now, yeah.
Alright, be on your way.
The guard
You're
lets.
one.
Oh,
You're
no.
quite one with the words there, Sath.
Saf, where are you going?
Get back in.
Going for a swim.
You go
Clean
first.
off.
Saf decides to take a bath right next to the guard. The guard is a little displeased and discomforted.
Questionably looking at him.
It's just a little rinse.
The
nothing
guard takes a note to keep an eye on that one.
It's not the first this has happened, but definitely weird.
It's just a little riz.
much. It's a lot better than stinking like that.
As ocean water is going to help so much. How about we go find ourselves a general store? Maybe we can get you some soap.
Soap. Strudel.
So the guard allows you to pass, and you guys move towards town. What were you gonna say? I thought Dunemeister sounded like he was gonna say something.
Oh no, I was gonna point him towards the general store, and then I realized I have no idea where the general store is.
Where's the general store?
Yeah.
I don't know.
If you would like to, they have to ask the question. They, if you
Yeah,
guys, we can go back. Like we're still learning. So
Yeah. How about we go into town, find ourselves a general store, and maybe you can find something to help clean yourself off with.
Yes,
Sir?
you're gonna want to clean yourself off. You stink like the pigs. You're gonna want to head your way to the general store. Go past the statue and take a right past the inn. You'll see a general store down the street.
The
Cool, thank you.
statue.
Sounds good.
What's it? Who is it a statue of?
the guard explains to you that the statue is of a man named Dunecaster, that the town is named after.
Interesting. Well, thank you for the information. You have a lovely day, sir.
You as well. Clean yourself up.
That's not me.
It's not.
But you
Just-
actually
just-
said that.
Just go with it. Just go with it. It's part of it. Part of it. Just go with it. It's cool. They
He's
move
just
towards.
roping both of you guys in as one unit because you guys both arrived together, smelling like pigs.
Yes.
You can't tell which one of you does.
It's not me.
Probably the wet one from swimming.
We will cut to the other three, and they will also be stopped by a guardsman at the front gate.
Hi, what is your business here?
Holy shit, they're brothers.
You know of my brother? He works down by the docks. How have you met him?
No, I'm not with them.
What
That
date would you see?
Flea, Grunion, and Groot. You are confronted by the guardsman. How would you like to respond?
So, you said we've had these visions where we've seen a statue, right?
Yes.
And so we've physically, I can like, see what it looks like in my mind.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. I asked the guard. I kind of describe what I've seen in my vision, asking him if there's something in this town that, like, would be familiar to him.
Okay.
What I've described.
Well, it's a little weird to be having visions. You might want to see the town healer, but yes, we do have a statue just like that. If you head down the main road, you'll see it.
I look at Flea, and I look at the guard, and I say, "We don't know this person. We don't hallucinate like that." But I will look at the
Do
statue.
you accompany the walking tree?
The tree accompanies us. We don't accompany it.
I haven't seen a walking tree around. It's quite peculiar.
It will be on its best
the
behavior.
tree.
Groot.
I asked the tree what his name is.
Oh.
I am good.
Groot.
Well, Roots, enjoy the town.
Thank you.
Guard just very side eyes the tree.
Don't worry, I'll keep your female trees in line as I go in.
The guardsman allows you to pass through, and you guys continue on the direction that you guys planned on going, towards the statue. So you have to move your character. You have control of it, right?
Yeah.
So, we kind of forgot something earlier. Well, not really forgot. I just didn't really completely finish. I just wanted to say, like, I make a little notice of the statue as I make my way into the general store.
Oh, I figured we were stopping at the and we
It's
were
like,
gonna
it's
say,
like, oh hey, that looks super familiar or something, but
Yeah.
I
Okay,
want to get
that's
cleaned
fine.
up type
Yeah,
shit.
like I said, that's your prerogative. You do what you think your character is doing. So you guys move
If you would
past.
like, you could roll to recall knowledge to see if you know anything about the statue.
Yes.
all
Um,
right. So as me and
so-
Seth are passing,
yes.
I would like.
Yeah,
to
you don't have to follow me if you don't want.
Well, I'm gonna stick with you.
All right.
I felt the need that I need to stick with you.
That's
I do have recall knowledge. I think. I don't. Never mind.
Society could work just as well.
Okay. So I'd roll society.
So D20 plus your society.
24.
yeah, damn. All right. So
Nice.
you recall knowledge of the vision and the statue in your vision. When you recall it, you see a hooded figure standing near the statue. It looks like they have something important that they want to tell you. The hooded figure
But they're-
is wearing a red hood, and the clothing they're wearing is also darkish red, like a blood red.
Well, I guess I'm gonna look around me for that figure, that
Okay.
being. See if I could see any.
What are you wanting to do? Are you wanting to see if there's anyone around you, or are you wanting to just
Yeah,
physically
with
look
that-
to see if there's someone you can see that exact person? Like what would you like to do?
Just looking for someone with that outfit on, and if I see them, I want
you-
to approach them.
Do the perception check. You do see. Go ahead and roll me a perception check, Ashley. Since you're physically looking for a certain thing.
Perception.
Very top, right below class DC.
Mhm.
Up one more.
It's its own little thing. So you have a +5 in it. Which is pretty good.
21.
Nice.
21.
Damn, y'all rolling good.
Rolling really good.
For now.
Yeah,
You
until the
look
conflict
around you
happens.
to see if you see anyone fitting that description, but you do not see that particular person in the area. However, you do see someone that looks like he is of some importance and he's helping an old lady. Yeah, hold on. Let me.
Boop, boop.
What would you like to do, Coley? Actually, I guess we'll stop there for you. Kyle, you are in the store. What are you doing in the store?
I would like to buy some soap. So I'm asking the storekeeper if he's got any soap real quick.
Don't drop it.
I love this.
I ain't walk around all stanky. And
This is
pissed,
great.
So
This is totally fine. So
Pig.
you approach, you open the door to the store, you hear some chimes, you see the storekeep, she looks up at you and then she looks back down to what she's doing.
While pinching her nose.
While pinching her nose, she realized
Alright.
that something very smelly just came into her store. Would you like to try and get her attention?
Excuse me.
Oh, yes.
Do you have any soap?
Yes, we do. Go ahead and go down the aisle to your left. You'll see it on the shelf.
Is this Target?
Alright, so I'll pick up the soap, head back, and try to pay for it.
Okay. So you would then. The clerk has gone back to not paying attention to you, still holding her nose. Go ahead, Kyle. Walk back up to her.
Alright, excuse me.
Oh, yeah. Did you find the soap?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Okay, that'll be. How much is soap?
Oh, I think it's
Is
like a
this an actual buy thing?
yes. It would be an actual
Yes.
buy thing. Where I'm assuming it's like a copper. Let me.
Yeah, I'd say just like a
Yeah,
copper piece.
Yeah,
Where would I?
That'll be a copper piece.
It's 2.
two copper pieces. For you,
Yes.
the clerk was so eager for you to get out of her store from the smell that she was willing to sell it to you for 1 copper so you would leave.
Okay. All right, so then I'll just leave then.
Leave?
Don't even say anything.
Don't even
She
say
doesn't
anything.
say a word.
She doesn't say a word. She
Nope.
does nothing with you. You smell. She does not want to deal with you. We will cut over to Flea, Groot, and Grunion. They have now made it down to the statue. You see Amelia looks. You don't see Amelia, but you see a girl waiting. What looks like she's looking towards the store. She was. Which way are you looking?
Oh, me?
Yes. Which way are you
Who that
standing?
was? I was
Looking
waiting
towards
for
the
Seth.
store, looking like they're waiting for someone. You see you're coming down, so to your right, you see a very well dressed gentleman helping an old lady, and you see the statue that you guys have been seeing, what you think you've been seeing in your visions.
So I must confess, Seth. I've seen this statue somewhere before. Perhaps in a dream. But I do recall in that dream a figure standing near the statue. Someone dressed in a redded hood and cloak. I was going to go around town and look for this gentleman, but I just saw an interesting, well dressed man helping an elderly lady over that way. I was thinking of going to approach them and maybe ask a few questions. I was curious if you wanted to join me. And then I can help you procure water to help you with your issue.
Yeah, that sounds great to me.
All right.
Okay.
So
I'm
those
gonna say
two
anything.
move their way towards the well dressed gentleman. Flea, Grunion,
See these guys
and
anyway.
Groot. You have now approached. You saw what was happening. You saw them walk towards the well dressed gentleman, and you guys are now near the statue. What would you guys like to say and or do?
I
look at-
overheard their conversation, and I had a strange dream last night too,
Whoa.
about a mysterious figure cloaked in darkness, yet beckoned me towards the city of Dunecaster. Did y'all have the same dream as well?
Indeed, I did. In fact, how curious it is that so many have had the similar sightings of this statue that I think I would like to cast an action if I can. Is that possible right now?
You cast an action. Well, your character wouldn't say that, but what is
No,
the
but
action that
that's-
you would like to cast?
Period. Now I'm asking you the questions.
Yep. Got it.
Detect magic.
Okay, go ahead.
What would I roll for that?
Should just be. Is it arcane
Just a regular.
or
I don't
detect
know.
magic? I need to. Let's find
It
it.
says concentrate and
Um,
exploration.
Alright.
You send out a pulse that registers the presence of magic. Choose to.
Make sure we're doing the right roll for detect magic.
There is
I
no
don't see anything that
dice.
says concentrate or exploration.
No, it's just going to be you can, especially in exploration, like you can just do it up to a 30-foot emanation, and all it's going to do is basically tell you like, yep, there's magic, but it's not going to tell you like what kind of magic or
right, that's
anything
how it
like
works.
that.
Okay.
So you would like to cast detect magic?
Yes.
You do detect small feints of magic, but it doesn't seem like it hasn't been there recently.
Okay.
Lingering.
Can I like
I-
look at the statue and just see if anything looks different about it?
Of course.
All right, I gotta go talk to some other people. I'll be back in a bit.
Okay.
Yep.
Amy.
But
Me.
So you want to look at the statue? What are you wanting to do while looking at the statue? Like what's happening?
I'm just wanted to see if anything looks off about it, or like maybe there's a new piece of stone that was recently changed, or just anything about the statue that looks
Okay.
weird.
You look at the statue. You see what seems to be a very large man. Looks handsome in the statue. He has a shield and a spear in his hand. You don't really see anything out of the ordinary other than that it looks like it's well taken care of.
Okay. All right. That's cool. Okay.
Onion, did you detect any magic from this statue?
I get faint traces, but unfortunately, it's nothing too substantial. I could spend a moment to identify it, however, it might take some time.
All right, I can cast Read Aura.
Okay. You have to tell me
So
how
as
that
I
works.
focus my mind and cast Read Aura, I become attuned to the energy surrounding the target.
Okay.
So there's no roll for this.
No, we're in exploration mode, so you want to attune to the aura. It allows you to see what exactly?
It'll tell me I can learn the school of magic from the item.
Okay.
If there is any school. So yeah,
What?
when the casting is complete, you know whether that item is magical, and if it is, you learn the school of magic.
Got it. What are you casting it on?
The statue.
The statue. The only thing that you'll find in the physical statue is that there are no magic coming from the statue itself. The statue was hand carved, what looks to be hand carved. The traces of magic, well, I guess the traces of magic were around the statue. The type, the schooling is just, it's just arcane. You can't. There's no like special class towards the magic. It just kind of exists in that area for some reason.
Gotcha.
So, did we overhear Coley's conversation that he had with
Flea.
Kyle?
I checked where Flea was standing and where Amelia was standing. Flea was able to hear, was in earshot of what was happening.
Oh, so only Flea heard that?
Yes. So Flea would then discuss with you two, if willing, to see if he wants to go over to what they're doing.
Well, that's funny you should say that, because I was going to mention to them that maybe we should go talk to the chick that was talking about her dreams.
It's funny you should ask that question because I was thinking the same thing.
Does Groot also want to know what's going on over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Groot moves over
Will
as well.
you accompany us? Accompany us, Groot.
I believe Amelia was the first one over to the gentleman. What would you like to say towards the gentleman? They have basically all that happened was you guys were walking by. As you guys were walking by, they were having that conversation and decided to follow behind you. You are now the one talking. If you are now in front, so if you would like to, what would you like to do?
What's he doing? Helping the
Right now, there's this old lady. She kind of seems a little distressed, and he's just trying to. She's to him. What all you can hear is he's saying, hold on, I have it written down. Oh, she lost her cat, and he's saying he's trying to calm her down, saying it's okay. We will find your cat, Mrs. Stevenson. As you guys hear that, as you guys are approaching, what would you like to do? He seems to be telling her that it's okay, and she starts to slowly walk away. What would you guys like to do?
Excuse me, miss. I couldn't help but overhear your conversation. Oh, change my accent. Couldn't help but overhear your conversation. You've lost something. Perhaps I could help you find it.
I've lost my cat. Can you please help me find my cat, Mr. Kittens? Please.
Mr. Kitty.
Yes, of course, dear. My name's Amelia. Could you describe Mr. Kittens for me?
He's an,
Maybe I'll, if
he's
I
an
come
orange
across him.
tabby cat.
Orange tabby cat. And if I do find, you said Mr. Kitty, where could I bring him?
Oh, I live not too far from here, just behind the Duke's house.
The Duke. Any relation?
Oh no, he just helps me out now and again.
Understood. Well, you go get some rest, young lady, and hopefully I'll be able to find your kitten and return him to you safely. Sir, I was actually coming over here to pick your brain about Dunecaster here. It's my first time visiting.
Well, hello to all of you. All new people coming into my town. What can I do you for?
Your town? Are you Mr. Dunecaster?
Mr. Dunecaster is actually my grandfather. It's been passed down in my family for two generations now, and I make sure that I keep my town tip-top shape at all times.
That's amazing. I love that it stayed in the family. I was curious, have you seen anybody or anything strange happen here in Dunecaster as of late?
Strange, you say?
Um, Perhaps unknown characters, people out of the ordinary.
Now, as we recall, about a week ago, we did have someone strange around the statue, but they didn't stay very long. I don't know much about this person. I did not speak to them.
Which direction did they go?
Is that you asking? Your
Yes.
character asking? Okay.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, from the looks of it, that person they left town not too much longer after being here. You know,
Shame.
you could talk to the headmaster in the Adventurers Guild. He seems to know a lot of things outside the town. I pretty much just look at things inside the town. I could tell you anything inside this town. Once you get out of those walls, it's not my job.
Understandable, sir. Where could I find the Adventurers Guild?
Oh, if you just look over to my right, that big building right down here, you'll find the headmaster down in there, and he can assist you guys however you guys need.
They have a
Thank-
shower.
They might. It is the Adventurers Guild. Lots of adventurers go in and out of there.
Don't worry, Seth. I can help you out with that later. Anyway, Mr. Dunecaster, it was a pleasure speaking to you. I'll be on my way for now. Seth, if you'd like to join me, I think I'm going to head to the Adventurers Guild. Hopefully, maybe find Mr. Kittens for the young lady.
Does
Oh, and
Ma'am, excuse me.
Ma'am.
Sir, how can I help you?
I overheard your conversation earlier about your dream.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I had seen this statue in a dream I've had before, but I've never been here to Dunecaster. If you'd like
It
to walk
seemed-
with me, let's take our conversation somewhere a little more private.
Well, can my friends come with? Because it seems that all of us have had the same dream.
Oh, really? Is that a
Fine by me.
fucking tree? I mean,
I am Groot.
Oh heavens.
His name is
Right.
Groot.
Pleasure to meet you, Groot.
I just met
Yeah.
him.
Your party is free to join me and Seth as you see fit. But if we've all had the same dream, I would like to pick your brain about it. All of you, actually. Curious to me that we would all envision the same thing.
Agreed.
the Duke waves you all farewell and asks that you all keep safe in his town, and he goes about his business to assist other people in town.
Oh, so while while all the talking was happening,
Uh,
I did a quick look around for the cat. Is that a perception roll?
yeah, it's just we'll have to do it as it goes. So you were looking for the cat in the area you're at now.
Well, like as they were talking, I just did like just a quick look around.
Okay,
like,
that's fine.
as they
I will
described
say
it.
you do not see the cat in the vicinity that you are at.
Okay. Then we all
So
start
you all
moving.
start moving down towards. It looks like you got a plan to move towards the Adventurers Guild.
Yes.
Is this a wall right next to
It
us?
is a wooden fence.
Okay.
You can choose to climb over it. If you want. Like I said, you guys do as you will. Just remember, you have consequences to the things that you do.
Holy shit, it's a long walk. If we go the right way.
Right.
You could do it. But you guys stated that you guys could chat.
Oh yeah, true.
Is this where you're stopping?
Yeah, just because there's a wall to our
Grunion, are you not moving with them?
I trail behind.
You would trail behind. Amelia will take a quick look around to see that most of the people around have not very close. There are some people that are in the area. There's a family that looks like they're sitting under the bench over there next to you guys. Right there. But for the most part, there's no one around you.
No one within earshot. I don't want to start.
No one is in earshot of what you guys are talking about unless you guys start to talk loudly.
Very good. Well, my name's Amelia. I should start with that first. Amelia Hartfilia. The pleasure's all mine.
My name's Flea. Grunion is the one trailing behind us.
I will stop for 1 second. Sorry. When you guys are announcing, what does the group see when they see you? Coley, just give like a brief. I know you have a picture there, but like, what do the other characters see when they look at you?
I'm actually, so you see, like I'm in my picture. I'm wearing all those white garments.
Uh-huh.
I actually have a black cloak over it.
Okay.
And the hood is over my white hair, so you can't see the color of my hair.
Got it.
But the hood also has two kitten-like ears.
Okay.
That's
totally fine.
Itself does?
Huh?
The hood itself does, or you do? That's part
No.
of it. Okay.
The hood itself has cat ears.
Okay.
Like kind of straight up.
And then it moved to Flea. Flea, what do they see when they are looking at you?
I'm wearing black and red robes
Mhm.
with lots of relics and jewelry all over my robes. And I have a wooden religious staff in my hand that I carry, and a black mask.
A black black mask. Okay.
So they cannot see your face right now, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
He's a spooky mother.
Since we're on Amelia, I guess then you would gesture who you would like to hear from next. Flea, like, yeah, you guys, this is you just role playing what's happening. So Amelia has announced who she is. You have now announced who he is. So continue.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Flea, you said.
Yes.
Interesting name.
You have no idea.
My companion here, the monkey man. You said his. Go ahead. You said your name was.
I'm Saf.
Saf, what do they see when they look at you?
So I'm basically just we'll just say like a 6 foot tall monkey. I don't know what their normal height is.
That's fine. You can be however tall you feel like you need to be.
I don't know how to. A marmoset? I don't know what that is exactly, but got pretty pale, not really pale skin, but whiter skin, and so just a furry monkey.
Okay.
But just 6 foot tall. Wearing the explorer's clothes. I'm not sure what those look like, but kind of just a normal monk, but like adventurer style.
Okay.
Can I
monk
do
clothes.
a knowledge check?
Yes. For what?
I want to check if I know. Sath.
If you
Said
Sath's
said I'm a
race.
monkey man. I corrected and I said I'll just add this real quick. I'm Sath the Vanara as the race.
Okay.
Just so you know.
I was
So if you want to do a knowledge check to see if you've heard of his race before, you can.
Yeah, let me do that.
Okay. We'll just see.
We're rolling. What am I rolling?
Just
Society again.
yeah, do society. 7.
13. 13.
You've heard of his race in books, but you've never seen pictures, and you don't know exactly where his country is.
Okay. You said a what? A marmoset?
I don't know, honestly. I was going off the picture.
A picture. What was your race? What did you say? Because you actually said it to us, right?
Vanara. Van A-R-A is the spelling of it.
One more time.
Van A-R-A.
Okay.
But don't spoil it since your character don't know too much.
No, yeah. I'm not gonna look it up. It's just I put it in my notes section for knowledge.
Okay.
I know. Then the tree that accompanies you flee. Groot, was it?
Yes.
Yes.
What does the party see, Mr. Groot?
A fucking tree, as best described.
Okay. Kind of tree. Is there moss on it? Do you have facial
Do you think that I am
features?
dirty and allow moss to gather on my limbs?
Only on the north side.
The disrespect.
So, do you
I'm
have
like,
any key features that they could recognize or see?
key features.
Yes. Do you have like
I have a.
do you have like an actual face, or is it just like flat and then there's like
Whoever's
2
looking up
eyes?
a picture right now can go fuck themselves.
This is what I'm
Who is
picturing.
that? God bless you.
Hold on.
Oh my fucking
So,
god!
do
I
you
looked
have just
over
like
into other
slits
shit.
in a log for your eyes? Do you have like facial features? Are you covered up so people
No,
can't
I
see
have.
you properly?
No, I have. Yeah, I have slits where my eyes are in a mouth. Obviously, I gotta talk somehow.
Right.
Fucking pseudo wudo.
Fucking done, Kyle. And then I have some scars. Some slits in my bark from previous battles.
Okay.
Well, other than that, a well trimmed tree. Keep my bushes in the line.
How tall are you?
6'5".
He's a tall tree. Oh, we'll cut to Grunion. Grunion, you fell behind a little bit. What are you doing?
Disassociating.
So, okay. You just
No, I'm just kidding.
okay. I mean, you can do that if that's how your character works. Yeah. What?
No, I'm still maintaining a decent distance behind, only because I'm still wary of the situation we're all in.
Okay, that's fine. Let's see. Alright, you are. What movie you like right there? So you're in earshot of what's happening. As you guys go around saying who you are, does someone realize that Grunion is at a distance? I'll assist you guys if I can, but you guys try to do it
No,
yourselves.
I was about to go there.
Okay.
Like,
Got
when we were talking to the Duke Flea, you had a third member with you. I see him standing off to the side there. Have you known him long? What's his name, maybe? I don't want to share
I've not
trivial
known
information.
the man very long. We shared a ride to the city together.
So you Uber pooled, huh?
His name's Grunion.
Grunion. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Grunion.
Grunion, what does the party see when they look at you? Just so everyone has
When
a
they l-
description.
Okay, when they look at me, obviously picture an elf, like let's say from Lord of the Rings, like Legolas, something similar to that.
Okay.
My attire is leather with gold trim, some green, and on my head is like a not exactly a golden crown, but it's gold colored plate metal, like an adornment almost. And because I'm a little far away, I'm like, yeah, you too.
Can I do a knowledge check on maybe him being a different? Because no one knows I'm an elf, right? Because I got a hood on.
Nope.
I want to see if he's
Same
someone
race
I
as
may
you.
same tribe or whatever, elf, how elves work. Maybe I recognize the headdress or something. So I'm gonna do a society roll. Fucking 25.
Ah, damn.
Do we lose him?
Possibly. Revan.
He's
Definitely
Mike's.
recognize some of the equipment that he's wearing. You can tell that he is a seer elf. You don't know where exactly he's from, but you can tell, like, you know a lot about the seer elves.
Seer.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. How would you guys like to proceed?
So, Flea, Flea, Groot, and Grunin. You all said you had the same dream. You overheard our conversation. Uh, what do you recall from the
Yes.
dream?
Uh,
If you need
I
assistance, I
want to
can.
do. No, I want to. Before I answer, I want to do a recall knowledge
Okay.
check. Uh, yeah, it's under society.
Yep. Go ahead and.
Hold on, I'm just reading. And I guess I would like to use Arcana for it.
Okay.
Since that's what we sensed. My Arcana sucks, but so I close my eyes. Oh, I got a 3.
3.
Oh,
Um. At this moment, it's for some reason there's a merchant going by. He's being very loud, and he disrupts your ability to recall the knowledge. You get just a faint glimpse of a person's hand pointing, and that's all you can see. The merchant running by, he's trying to sell what seems like food, and he's just being very loud as he passes by you.
Well, all I know from my dream is I saw a mysterious figure, and he or she was calling me to Dunecaster, and I could see visions of the statue in the center of the city, and me and my newly found friends had detected signs of magic around the statue, but we don't know anything more. than that.
Detected magic around the statue. What kind of magic?
All I know is it was arcane in nature. That's all.
Okay, well, if that's all we know, I believe we're all looking for the same figure then. I was asking
It's
the Duke when you approached us if he had seen any such person. And he did mention to me that the figure person in the description I had was in the area a little over a week ago. 12 days, I think he said. But he left town. So I was headed to the Adventurers Guild to maybe ask someone with outside town knowledge if they saw this person either something. It's up to you, but if you'd like to accompany me, you're more than welcome.
I would love to.
And Tree, you as well?
Of course.
His name's Groot.
And
Groot.
my name's Groot.
Oh shit, you talk. Well, Groot, we'd love to have you. Grunion, you're free to join us as well.
Yeah.
What's that smell?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it was a long trip. Seth, let's get you some water. Alright, so we're gonna go around.
The
or
music
I'm gonna go
stopped.
around.
Can we cut through right here?
You guys cut through
that
if you
possible?
guys take the path that you want to take. If
I'm gonna
there's not a
go
physical
around
wall in
the-
your way, you can cut through it.
Okay, I was
Oh,
just
wait.
making
Man of the
sure.
cloth. I'm
As people
Yeah.
my
start
path.
as people start walking away. Wait, Seth, come back.
We're all going. Okay.
I'm going to
Play the
give
music again.
Seth. I must perform a spell on Seth.
Okay.
Actually, it's not really a spell. It's just something I can do.
Got it.
I can control water.
Oh,
So I'm just gonna like fucking just summon some water and have it raining on Seth for a second.
okay. I'll do like a quick little wash. Go
Um,
around, relax.
Civilians walk past you
No.
in a little disgust of why there is a man taking a shower on the main road. They just kind of look by and scoff. No one seems to actually bother you. They're just all a little disturbed as you are taking a bath in the main street of their
So
town.
many of them.
We'll say there was probably about 2 people passing you. The family's still sitting there at the bench across the way. The guardsman kind of looks over and sees you and just kind of shakes his head and goes
I
back
didn't get
about his
naked, though.
business. You did not get
I just-
naked, but you are
Yep.
taking a bath
Yeah.
on the main street of the town.
It was a quick little rinse.
They said the consequences aren't going to be like, we're going to kill you. The consequences are someone's going to look at you and go, that's weird.
I didn't think about it.
That's the man that showered in the street earlier.
All right, so after he's done showering, I kind of just make the water disappear.
Okay.
Yeah,
Boom.
just so we don't leave any water around.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool, thank
And
you.
you move your
Yep.
way over.
Oops, done.
Yeah, I was sick of the questions, but we can. We head to the guild now.
Remember, at any
Oh.
point, I will cut over to Grunion and Flea. Remember, on your walk, the only quest you've had so far is you guys might want to take notes of those things as a cat. So if you decide to do perception
We
checks.
haven't gotten that quest.
Well, you were there, so I don't
They
know if you
got it.
accepted it. So, or if you're
No,
going
we
to.
walked on,
Okay, that's
up
fine.
on the conversation.
Right,
Is
that's-
how I perceived it.
Yep. Okay. That totally works. Is there anything on your walk over you guys want to look at, do, or you guys want to walk just straight to the Adventurers Guild? Because you guys did take your own path.
Getting a drink out of this fountain.
Again,
Wow.
people look at you who are playing in the park around you, going, "What is this man doing? That is not a drinking fountain. That is just a fountain."
I'm a man of the forest. I'll drink
Well.
what I want.
While we're here, I was going to ask you if anything was on your mind, since you weren't joining the group in our conversation.
You may, Flea would have to speak up a little bit. The fountain is making some noise because Running is currently
Could you
in
please get
the
out of the
fountain.
fountain?
It's currently in the fountain right now.
Oh my god.
People are staring as children play. The adults are just, what is that grown man doing? But
Let's
continue. Continue.
follow me. I want to ask you. Is there anything on your mind?
I want to cast hide. No, I'm just kidding.
Sneak. Why are you crowding me?
Or is all
Although
good?
this city is very welcoming, and its inhabitants' understanding of the ways of nature. There is something odd about this place, but I cannot put my mind on it.
I agree. Anytime I've come to Dunecaster, I'd never stay long.
What happens in Dunecaster leaves forever.
Well, shall we carry on to the Adventurers Guild to conclude our business so we can get out of here? Out of this city?
Wiggity wham wham wazzle!
Grunion has catchphrase. I love it. I love it. It's great. It's great. I will say before you guys make it over there, before
Too late.
Saf and Amelia made it over, their group was the first one to leave. He did not wait to watch Saf take a bath. Is there anything on your walk over that you saw or you wanted to do real quick?
No, I just walked over.
As you're sitting in front of the Adventurers Guild while you're waiting for the rest of the party to show up, you do hear a lot of rumbling inside. It's starting to get rowdy inside. As everyone approaches, it starts getting louder. So once everyone approaches,
I would like to do a quick look perception check for the cat in this area before we go in.
go ahead and roll. See if you see the cat.
22.
You do actually see a cat, but it is a black cat. It is
Oh,
not the
okay.
cat you were looking for. It's hiding in the tree right next to Amelia, up high.
It's just chilling though.
Yep, he's just chilling.
All right, he can stay chilling.
Yeah.
Wait. Never mind.
Guardian, is that as far as you're going? You are quite far.
Sorry, I'm eating a tater tot.
Oh no, you're fine. I'm just making sure.
No, I'm coming.
I attempt to befriend the cat.
You do not see the cat yet because Seth has not said that there is a cat. He did a perception check to look for a cat.
That's right.
It's nothing special, so I didn't say anything about it.
Okay.
I also
Well,
look
to
for
me.
the orange tabby cat.
Okay. If you would like to do a perception check as well.
Fully wants this cat.
You do have to remember that people, when out of it, say Kyle saw it, you guys just physically don't see what he sees unless his character says that it sees it. So that's just something to keep in mind. You rolled a 13. You do happen to notice a tail wagging back and forth in the tree, but it is a black tail. Just looks like the cat. You can't tell what animal it is. It does look like a cat's tail.
Do I try and divert the story? All right, I start making psst, psst sounds.
The cat decides to look down at you and then goes back to just ignoring you.
I'm very sad. Okay.
The cat is sunbathing in the tree. It's got a really good spot where the sun's coming down. It's not paying attention to you right now. Everyone has made it to the front. As you all approach, you all also all hear the commotion inside starts getting louder, louder, and all of a sudden you hear a loud banging noise of the front door just burst open, and a very large man carrying a medium-sized man. Can't move him. Hold on. Don't let me move him. Did I put him on? Oh. Nope, stay where you are. Don't move.
I was just making room for the token.
No.
It wasn't all jumbled up.
No. Stay where you are. That's where you stopped. Very large man carrying a smaller man. I told you to stay out of here. And he just chucks this man right at you three, right where you guys are. Please do a small reflex save. The three people on the way.
19.
19,
17.
17. You all managed to just move right out of the way. This guy, you see the man getting thrown right at you guys, and you guys go, oh, crap. And you move right out of the way of what's happening. The guy face pants onto the ground. You can tell by looking at him that he's clearly drunk. He's a very drunk man. He didn't feel it. You hear a bunch of laughter inside from all the commotion that just happened. You see the large man look at you guys, and he looks at you and says, I've not seen you guys around these parts. What can I do you for?
Anyone wanna
Please, sir,
start?
can I have some more?
And none of
The
you.
pleasure's ours, sir. Quite a welcoming committee we had. My name's Amelia. I've actually come to the Adventurers Guild, and I would like to speak with the Guildmaster about. I had a few questions about someone that may have come through town recently.
Well, you're speaking to him. Name's Goran Ironfist.
Goran, you said. Well, the pleasure is ours, and luckily we came across you. Perhaps we could come inside, have a drink with you, discuss a few things I had on my mind.
I don't have any problem with that. Come on in. Don't mind him. He's just a drunk. You all follow him inside. Come inside.
I'm gonna step over the drunk and kind of look at him like I'm better than him, and then I walk in.
Anyone else want to say anything or look at the drunk that's laying there? The drunk is asleep right now. He's asleep.
Yeah, you could just sleep it off.
I'm thinking.
Pickpocket him.
I'm just seeing what my options are.
Okay. No, take your time.
As am I.
The big man named Goran has turned around there and is inside. Amelia and Seth have followed.
Yeah.
In suit, and you guys are outside still standing around the drunk. That is where we're at.
So you already said the big guy's already walked away, right?
Yep, he's turned around. He has walked inside.
Okay, yeah. Can I just check his pockets? I'm just curious.
He is a drunk. I will have you do a check. Just go ahead and do the check to see if you see anything.
Which check for
Just
checking his pockets?
Perception.
You could do you do a thievery check because you are stealing. Yep.
Oh shit.
9.
9. I will say that the man is drunk. He is very unconscious. He definitely looks like he's had a lot to drink. He does not notice the fact that you are digging through his pockets right now.
What do I find?
When inside, you find an apple core.
Oh yes.
And 2 silver.
Nice.
I'll just grab this over. Why
Okay.
not?
What were you doing with the apple
I leave it in his pocket.
core? Okay. Got it.
It's in case he gets hungry later, you know?
Got it.
So I can add 2 silver to my
Yes.
Yeah.
Grunion and Flea, what would you guys like to do?
I will cast impersonate.
Impersonate? What does impersonate do?
Create a disguise to pass yourself off as someone or something you are not.
Okay. Who are you disguising as?
The drunkard.
The drunkard. Okay. Does it need a check of any kind?
It's deception.
Okay. You'll have to do the deception check when someone notices you, because you're not deceiving anyone if there's nobody around.
Okay. All right.
I'm standing right here. What the fuck happened to Grunion?
Did Flea witness him change?
Did
right?
you? Yeah, Flea is standing right next to him, so Flea would technically witness.
I don't know what to do. I just witnessed Groot steal from the man. Now Grunion's fucking impersonating the man. I don't know what to do right now.
Slit his throat. Take the apple.
I just want to make sure the man's okay. That's what my guy's going to end up doing.
All right. How would you like to check to see if he's okay?
I don't know. That's what I was trying to figure out. I
You-
just want to check a
options.
real quick check.
You could physically. You want to make sure that you want to do a medicine check to see if you can heal him a little bit. You want to poke him in the
When I
face
say
to see
heal
if
him,
he
I just wanna-
just grunts or anything like that, or if you want to, like, hey, you okay?
Okay.
However you would like to do it.
I'm not trying to wake him up. I just want to look over the man to make sure he's
Okay.
gonna be okay.
Yeah, we can do medicine check.
Medicine. Yeah, I just know if there's something.
An exploration check, so it's not. There's no reason to look at any combat stuff. So basically, you just do the check, and then I'll let you, based off your roll, I'll tell you if you see.
I got 23.
23. That's a pretty good roll. So yes, you look over him. You could definitely tell he's all bruised up. Looks like he might have been in some sort of fisticuffs of some sort. He got bruises all over his body. He's scraped from hitting the dirt from when he was thrown. But for the most part, he seems like he'll be able to sleep it off.
Alright. And then I look at Grunion and notice that he's changed.
Hi.
He,
So, is this when I would do a perception?
you don't necessarily need to because you physically saw him change. So you still know it's him, but he definitely does not look like him as of right
Just
now.
not
That's
gonna
how
say
I
anything
would
to
do it
Grunion.
because
I'm
it's
just gonna look at him and then walk in. This is not gonna go well.
The large man is getting some beers ready, turns around and looks over at Grunion. Grunion, I need you to roll a deception roll for me to see if he realizes what's happened.
19.
19. I thought I told you to stay out. You keep getting too drunk every night. Stay out. And he comes over to kick you out again. Grunion, how do you respond to a very, very large? This man seems like he's almost half giant. He's about 9 feet tall. Looks like he weighs 400 pounds of pure muscle.
I say to his face, "You need Jesus."
I don't know who that
That's one of
is.
the things.
And picks you up and starts walking towards the door. You are all now witnessing what's happening. Do any of you want to say something to stop what's happening or let it continue to see what
Well,
happens?
Me and Coley don't know it's Grunion, right? We can kind of guess.
No,
it's him,
you were
but
not there.
we
He
didn't
did
see
roll
it.
high on his deception check, so you guys do not know. You assume it is the drunk again and Grunion is still
Okay.
outside.
I let it happen.
I let it happen, yeah.
Flea, you do know it is Grunion. You can
Yes,
attempt to do something, or
I'm making a decision.
okay. This 9 foot tall half giant is now picked up Grunion with one hand and is now holding him up above him slightly.
Can I cast anything or no?
Your hands are free. He just has you by your collar, holding you up.
cast make an impression.
Okay. What does make an impression do?
Through 1 minute of conversation, engaging charismatic overtures, flattery, other acts of goodwill to make a good impression on someone to make them temporarily agreeable.
Okay. What is the check?
Diplomacy.
Diplomacy. Make me a diplomacy check. Flea, were you trying to also do something?
Yeah.
What did you roll on your diplomacy check?
13.
Okay. And I'll wait to see what Flea's about to do as
Oh.
well.
Doesn't it say you need to talk to him for at least 1 minute?
It's been 1 minute since we've been interacting.
Oh,
I
I was gone.
wanna.
My battery's low on my laptop. Go ahead.
I don't know how to go about. I'm gonna. I grab the man's shoulder and spin him around, and I want to give him an intimidating glare.
You need to do me a strength check. This man weighs over 400
Oh
pounds.
my god!
To see if you spin him around, please.
Wait, how tall is Flea?
Good attempt and fail.
Well, how tall are you, Flea?
I don't know.
Yeah.
How did
I
you
didn't
reach his
decide it.
shoulder?
I don't know. I'll just use my normal height, 6'2".
6'2". You can reach his shoulder. I will say you need to be slightly on your tiptoes just to reach his shoulder. So what was your strength check?
This is, how do I do the strength check again?
Just there should be a dice next to strength, right?
No.
Fortitude, reflex, will.
I don't think there is for rolling
Yeah.
actual checks.
Yeah, you just roll a d20 and then add your modifiers.
Yeah, you just have to do it manually. So just roll a d20 for me.
Oh, I mean, luckily his strength is 0. So
Dreaming.
All right. So what do you want me to do?
Just roll a d20.
Damn
oh,
it!
you're
Oh,
No.
no. One, isn't it?
Oh, I'm gonna get.
You put your hand on his shoulder.
I tried, Grundon.
He then looks down at you and then lifts you up with his shoulder and then carries you with him and said, "You want some too?" And he takes you outside as well. Not realizing that who you are, he just picks you up with just his shoulder, and you holding onto his shoulder right now, and he is now carrying you outside right now.
I'm just gonna let it happen. At this point, whatever happens, happens.
I want to
Try to
cast
stand
something
it up for you, Grundon.
before the moment of what's coming.
All right, go ahead.
Trip.
God.
I don't think you can cast trip. You are not on the ground. Your
But
feet
what if
are
my disguise
swinging.
falls off my body and trips him?
I mean, if you would like, as he's carrying you, to take your disguise off and explain that it was a joke, you could probably go that route, but I don't think you can physically trip him. I mean, I guess you could attempt to, but you're just going to be kicking him in the stomach. So,
You're flailing your limbs around.
yeah,
Put me
you're
there.
physically there's like at least 2.5 feet of just air underneath you right now.
This sounds like a good idea. So he's
Go-
picked up fucking Flea, right?
Yes.
All
You
right,
do
all
know
right.
who Flea is at this
I
moment,
do.
so you can now intervene because you're like, wait, hold on a second. So you can now intervene.
Okay. I'm gonna first cast something. This is so stupid.
Now you're getting involved.
I know. I'm gonna cast Charm.
Charm. Got it.
So you have to attempt a
Please
will
roll
save.
one.
Will roll. Got it. Is D20.
The target you were your visage seems bathed in a dreamy
Just a will
haze.
roll. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
So
just a
you're
will
casting
roll.
charm on him.
Mhm.
The charm reaches him. He stops for a split second, shakes his head, and continues moving forward. He is not stopping.
This man is he's unstoppable.
So
This is a very large man.
he didn't know I tried to charm him. It wasn't a critical success, right?
It was not critical success.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I got a serious one now. Am
Okay.
I good? Or no?
Yes. Guardian, go ahead.
Cast escape.
Escape. Got it. What do you need to do to escape? He does have you by the collar right now.
By the collar. I attempt to tickle his armpit.
Okay.
It's a basic roll, is what it says.
Yep. Let's see.
Is
I
that a
guess that should
D20?
be a save. Yeah. I'll do like a will save for ticklish.
You want me to roll for will then?
No. You're casting that, or you're doing that action. The character will have to do the will save.
Okay.
So he this is not going well for you guys. He looks down at you as you tickle his armpit, and he just starts looking at you with disgust. Just you kind of see his muscles just start to fucking slowly increase. He's starting to become very agitated.
Be calm. He already is.
Before he was just kicking someone out, now the man is tickling him. This man is not ticklish.
Dang.
Goran Iron Fist is not a ticklish man.
Been funny if he was.
It would have been funny.
So are they at the door? Is the
They
front
are
door
at
open?
the door. The door is open. They are about to go
Okay.
outside.
Okay. Let me try and talk here real quick.
Okay.
What's his name?
Goran Iron Fist.
Goran.
in.
Goran? Goran, I think we need to take a look around at your situation right now. Look outside on the ground. The man you're holding is on the ground in front of you. Something's not right, and appears you have my companion hanging off your back there. I think we need to dial it down here and realize what's happening right now.
Goran looks down and sees a man face down in front of him. Looks up, picks up Grunion slightly to look at his face, and then slowly puts him down and says, "You're going to have to explain what's going on here right now." He is now allowed, he's brought down his shoulder to allow Flea to get back on the ground, and he's now looking straight at Grunion, asking for an explanation of what's going on. Grunion.
Forgive me because I just want to be silly with this right now for some
No.
reason.
You do what this is. You guys are the players. I'm just the narrator. Do what you think you need to do.
Instead of answering his command, I turn around and cast burrow into the dirt.
Okay. Is there any checks to burrow of any kind?
It's a basic roll.
Okay, go ahead and try to roll for me.
For the love of God, come on. 18.
You start successfully burrowing into the dirt right outside his door, and he's now just staring at you, even more dumbfounded on what is
Enough for
happening.
you. And you're gonna leave me hanging.
He's just looking at you, and then he looks at everyone else inside the Adventurers Guild. Just no clue what's happening anymore. Not a clue. And he's like, "Somebody explain to me the hell is going on right now."
I just shrug.
I'm going to try, Goran. Flea, you seem to have known that man. You tried to step into the altercation. Who the hell was that?
He's an acquaintance of mine that I met not too long ago. I honestly don't know what he's doing right now. We just came here to talk and have a conversation.
And
A civil conversation.
as I recall, we're missing a party member. Forgive us, Goran. We're all sort of on edge right now, and our trust in people is rather thin. No, no insult to you, of course, but I believe we've angered you a little. Why don't we have that drink and we discuss the situation that we came in here to discuss?
Goran takes a look around, looks back down at the hull, looks back at you, and says, "Yes, let's discuss this." And goes over and sits down where he was originally going to sit down. Jesus Christ.
I'm just
Actually,
chilling there
I'm-
still.
Grunion is still. He's right here. He burrowed right here. Right
He's
there.
under the ground.
Yep,
Just like-
under the ground, right there.
I turn into a mole.
Can I do? Oh, what kind of? Yeah. Before I go sit with Goran, I'm gonna step outside.
Okay.
Over,
So
over the
Goran
hole.
has now stepped over to where he was originally going to sit.
Over the hole.
He sits down. Flea is still near the front door. Groot and Sath are both just sitting there dumbfounded. They witnessed. They don't even know what they witnessed. They're just sitting next to this very large man. Go ahead.
Okay. So I'm looking at this hole. I'm assuming his head, or is he that far under I can't see him?
How far did you dig? Because you passed. You were able to dig. How far did you dig?
Just my height in general. So it'd be
Just your height, so you
this-
can barely see your head sticking up.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at him. I'm looking at the guy on the fucking ground. Can I try and do?
Oh,
What?
before you continue that, I got it's to where like it's up to my eyes. So that way, like you walk out and I just look up at you.
Okay, so you are looking at me. So I'm looking at your face. Well, face of the
My
drunken
eyes.
man. Yeah. I'm looking at you both. I'm gonna do. God, I want to check if I can realize that this is Grunyan.
Is that grunting right there, Kyle?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
My screen real fast.
Fucking- Funny.
All right. So what are you guessing?
I'm not casting anything. I'm trying to see if I can. Or
Exactly me, Kyle. Oh my god.
yeah, I just want to figure out if it's Grunyan.
Okay. You
Perception
can
check.
do perception check.
I
To
have
see.
detect magic too.
I ain't used no
I don't-
magic.
Yeah,
I don't think
man.
his thing is
Clear.
disguise isn't magic.
Okay,
Yes.
so perception, you say?
Yeah, you take a really good look at him, and you say, you don't know who he is, so you ask him,
Yeah. So clearly you want the drunken man on the floor. Who are you?
I would like to cast high jump over Amelia.
okay. Go ahead.
Oh, I gotta find it. I lost.
Keep in mind you are underground, so you will get a negative penalty towards whatever you roll.
Do you have
Snap.
any like high jumps a two action thing, right?
when it comes to exploration stuff, like we're doing now, actions aren't
Oh.
actions. You can do anything your character can do. We'll just do basic checks to make sure you can
Yeah.
pass it.
That makes sense. All right.
Yeah.
This one's an athletic check.
Yep. So go ahead and do an athletics check because you're just jumping up.
22.
You miraculously, even though you are basically 6 feet underground, jump over Amelia. And where are you landing? Where are you trying to land?
Just right behind her.
You land right behind Amelia. It was very quick. Amelia?
Or don't answer my question.
I turn around and I say, "Hello there."
Gerald! No, I'm just kidding. I suppose I'll ask one more time. Do I know you?
I lean in and I whisper in her ear and I says, "Of course you do." And I remove my disguise.
And Grunion reveals himself as Grunion to everyone. To people's surprise, Kyle, how do you respond? You are still sitting there witnessing because the door is open and you can see them. Do you
I just
respond in
shake
any
my
way?
head.
Shake your
I
head.
just shake my head, take a drink of the Met beer.
Groot,
Sleeping.
Groot,
Close to it.
how do you respond?
I just continue on.
Okay. Lee? Who is this Flea?
Sleeping.
Please.
Please.
No. Give it a second. I don't think Flea's there.
I'm here. I was peeing real quick.
Oh, okay.
In real
Flea,
life.
how do you respond to what you just witnessed? You
I'm
see
just standing here.
Okay.
I ain't doing nothing.
Amelia?
I
I'm
kind of
done.
just. Well, first, I push him away from me because he whispered to me, and I like that. Push him away and just kind of scoff, roll my eyes, and I walk towards the half giant.
Okay. And then Grunion, well, what are you doing at this point? You going to go sit with everyone else? Do your own thing? What are you
There's one. Okay, I'm gonna stage a performance, and that is a performance check.
doing? Okay. Everyone is now witnessing you attempt to do some performance.
Oh God.
You decide to get everyone's attention real quick, even the half giant. He looks over, realizing that you are. You attempt to
Guys, look at
do
me.
what?
Juggle.
Juggle.
What is
You decided to pick up some knives that you just saw next to you and start juggling. And as you're doing that, one just lands right into your shoulder, hitting you, taking you, and you now have -1 damage right now.
Didn't even critically fail. Oh man.
Oh no, he critically failed.
He got a
Yeah.
4.
Nope, he nat 1. Natural 1 is a critical fail as well.
What, just the initial roll before the bonus?
So
Yeah,
how it
anytime
works
you
is
roll a 1.
1 or a 20, you critically fail or critically succeed, or if you get 10 over or 10 below. So those are the
Yeah.
4 ways to get a critically fail or critically success. So a natural 1 will always be a critical fail. You now have a knife in your shoulder. Flea is still looking at you, shaking his head, I'm assuming.
Yep.
The Grunion, are you just leaving it in? You taking it out? What are you doing?
I'm gonna poke it.
Alright, he pokes it. It hurts you a little bit because it's literally in your shoulder.
It's 1 damage.
What was this? Administer first aid.
Okay. Go ahead and hit
That's
a
a
medicine check. Yep.
First aid?
9.
9. You pull it out, slap on a bandage on it, and you call it a day. Still having the one missing health, but it
He doesn't have the healer's tools.
Yeah, he can't. He doesn't have any healing tools.
does the medic first aid
Requirement.
require the medical
Yes.
tools? Okay, then never mind.
I got you.
It will rewind. It's still in your shoulder. I will say that the half giant smirks at you a little bit because he kind of sees kind of gives that smirk of yeah, he kind of deserves that. The half giant then looks over towards Amelia. Since Amelia started the conversations. What kind of business you looking for?
Yeah. Well, firstly, I'd like to apologize for our party's interaction with you. Bad first impression, I'm sure. My name's Amelia. I actually came to Dunecaster because a friend of mine had come visiting here recently, but I haven't heard from this person in a long time. I was curious if you happen to have seen my friend.
What
Typically just wear a red hood, cloak. They're very mysterious kind, sort of.
use a red figured cloak? You say? Now I haven't seen anything like that, but a lot of knowledge comes into the Adventurers Guild all the time. What we might need to do is we can ask around to see if we can find your friend.
That would be very helpful. If you could use that booming voice of yours to ask everyone in the guild.
Well, I will say you've caught me in a better mood, even though I don't know what that was. And I just gestured towards whatever was happening towards the front door.
Guy with a knife on his shoulder.
I will say that knowledge does come with a price.
How much?
Now, it's not a matter of currency, it's a matter of doing jobs. I'm willing to help find that information, but you have to do some jobs for me.
I'm interested.
Jobs, you say, personally or with guild?
Oh, it'd be with the guild. We always have quests coming in. We're always looking for people to join our Adventures Guild to help out with what's going on in this world. There's always crazy stuff happening all the time.
Well, I myself have never been quite of working to travel, but I will say I do love traveling and seeing new things. You've piqued my interest, sir. I'd be happy to join your guild. Of course, I'd like that information in return, and I do have another matter I'd like to ask you about as well.
And what would that be?
An elderly lady. She lives behind the Duke's house. Maybe you know her. Her cat, Mr. Kittens, he's gone missing. You wouldn't have happened to seen this cat, would you?
Oh, yes, Mr. Kittens. That kitten is a wild one. He's always going missing. She's always asking for help. I can add that to the list. If you find her, I'll help you with some of the information.
Lovely. So where do I sign up?
There's a sign up sheet with the receptionist over there. It does cost 1 gold to join, though.
Oh, Lord. 1 gold. Well, very well. I'll go sign up now.
I'll follow along.
Does anyone like to say anything to the big man or not accept what's happening?
Yes.
Or what are you doing?
I would like to step up to him and tell him that I feel like we are We are getting scammed here.
Scammed? How so?
Perception check.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Why should we have to pay up to join your guild and do your services just for a little bit of information
Oh,
Union.
did I
that you
not
clearly
mention?
know about?
Did I not mention you will also be paid in these services on top of the information? The gold is merely just to represent that you guys are willing to do to be part of the Adventures Guild. We get people in here all the time saying that they want to be a part of us and do things, and then they just use our name. We like to take a little bit of what you have so that we can be compensated if you guys cause any troubles in the future.
I'd like to roll a coerce.
Okay.
Coerce. Can't say it.
Worse.
Coerce.
Yeah.
Got it.
Uh,
What kind of roll is that?
I swear I thought that
Alright,
was gonna be the
so-
neighbors.
It says with threats, either veiled or overt, you attempt to bully a creature into doing what you want.
Okay.
I know I hadn't learned. You must spend at least 1 minute in conversation with the creature, which we're currently doing.
Mhm.
Says at the end of the conversation, attempt an intimidation check
All right. Go ahead and roll an intimidation roll.
against the target's will DC.
My God.
Like, wow.
So what do I?
I think yours would just be a regular roll, and it'd be just based off of what you get, and then what his will DC is.
I got. It says do intimidation.
Okay,
check.
intimidation. Yeah, then do an intimidation check.
Got a 12.
Well,
So
what do you say to him so he can then respond? What do you say to intimidate him?
give us the information now. So I
Gormir,
got there's information on if I succeeded or not. I don't know if you know it, but
if you get information if you succeed or not.
no, there's different outcomes
Okay.
that are shown to me right here. So I didn't know if you knew that.
Let me.
I got it on the screen, on my screen.
Oh God! Don't fail.
Yeah, my intimidation check is against the target's will DC. Modified by the circumstances the GM determines. The attitudes referenced in the effects are summarized in the change in attitude sidebar on page 246.
Okay. Based off the roll that he got, you say what you were going to say again.
Give me the information now.
Gormir stands up very quickly. Says, I like the way you talk. But I'm still not going to give you the information that you're looking for until you do at least one job for me. I need to know I can trust you with information. Information, very important. Countries have fallen to information.
What's this one job you want us to do?
As your friend said, find this cat,
A cat?
Miss Kittens. She goes missing all the time.
I'd like to interrupt.
Fine, but I'm not joining your guild, and I'm not paying up.
When I interrupt and say, listen, man, I'll help you find whatever, but I need this blade out of my shoulder.
Goran, unless someone else wants to do something, go ahead.
I was gonna just walk up to Grundy and pull it out.
Okay, go ahead.
Did you kill me?
Do you pull it out quickly? You pull it out slowly?
I walk over really quickly over to him and just yank it out.
Guardian, how do you respond to a knife being quickly pulled out of your shoulder?
Oh, that sudden gasp. I grit my teeth and under my this motherfucker.
What's his name? Goran. Do you have any bandages I can place on my friend's shoulder here?
He says, yeah, we've got some. And he shrugs over a guy that's standing over in the corner that hands you a small bandage.
All right, I apply the bandage to Grunyon's shoulder.
Okay.
I cast faint.
Against who?
I'm just fucking with you.
Okay. I was like, no one's attacking you.
Goran, sir, I think my friend here. I think what he's trying to say is the price to join your guild is rather steep. I am going to be working for you. So I think my administration should be free.
Approved.
Deception check. How about that?
You want to roll a check on it? You want a persuasion check?
Persuasion, yeah.
So diplomacy.
Diplomacy. All right. 21.
You got a 21.
Yeah.
I know you all seem like a really friendly bunch. Tell you what, if you can find this cat today, I will waive your fees to join this guild. What do you say to that?
Consider it done. And I turn to walk out the front door. Oh. We'll save that drink for when I get back with the cat.
He raises his glass and he just drinks the entire. It's a very large cup because he's a very large man, and you just see him drink this all the way down. And he slams it down and he goes back to hanging out with everyone else that's in there.
All right. Well then, start walking out.
All right, everyone starts walking out. Groot, still with us?
Yeah.
Cool.
I feel kind of bad, everyone. I'm kind of leading this
Nope.
group in the story.
I'll go for it. You're fine.
Okay.
You do however
Find
you
the
guys
oracle.
want to do it.
You see what direction I'm taking this guy in, so you do what you want.
I step over the drunkard.
Yep, the drunk
He's
man
fine.
is still there. He's snoring. He's taking a dirt nap right now. He's tired. He's tired.
I wanna do
Whoa.
a perception over here.
Deception.
We need a plan of action for the kid.
Yeah, looking around for the cat.
Oh, perception. Perception.
Yes.
Alright. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Oh, I got a 7.
7. You just. I mean, you see people walking on the street. But you do not see any cat anywhere nearby. You can talk to random NPCs if you guys want. Like, this is re-helping since everyone's still learning. If you want to see if anyone has any information on the cat or information of any kind, or if you want to just ignore the cat completely, you can do that. Like, do what you want to do. You know how in Skyrim, like, they give you the main quest and then you just forget to do the main quest? You can do that.
Yeah.
But it's you guys do what you guys want to do. So Kyle,
We need to come up with a plan.
Okay.
What do you
to
suggest,
find the cat
Lee?
quickly.
I need to go sit down.
If we split up, we might be able to cover more ground.
Let's split up and look for clues, gang.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Just meet back here. Fuck, how do we figure out when to meet back here?
I can go search the southeast corner of the city?
I guess I'll take the northeast.
I will
I'd
search the park
say
because it is the most logical place for a cat to be.
A what? The park? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say
Wait,
meet back here in
3 days.
4 hours. Should
Sounds
be enough
good.
time to check the whole town.
I
So-
don't know how time works in this game. That's
We'll just play it out. I'll let you know how much time has passed as you guys do
So
things.
I'll go to the northeast, flee to the southeast
I'll
as
go
he
check the
flies
dock.
over
Yeah.
Ah, damn.
I'm just going the
there.
same way.
Saf is going to check the docks. Groot, could you? What would you like to do?
What's left?
Well, we need the northeast or the northwest and the southwest.
Well, we kind of did southwest. Because I did it. How do I do?
Everyone just flew away.
How do I do a marker? Okay, here we go. I did a perception here, and here.
Yeah, we didn't really talk to anyone though.
That's
Remember,
true.
you can talk to people.
Why don't you check out this area here, Groot? And we'll see you soon. How's that sound?
The area where we are, is that what you're saying?
What? You sound far.
You said the area here, so you mean like right where we are?
Yeah, around the Adventurers Guild and
Oh, okay. Yeah,
buildings around here. Maybe ask some of the locals.
Gotcha.
I'm assuming everyone's still right here.
Yeah, everyone just kind of jumped, which,
I walked the way we came.
but if you guys want
I
to skip
said the
slightly
dock.
forward to the areas that you're going to be in, that's totally fine. You don't have to physically walk because we're not in combat. This is just exploration.
Right.
So Amelia said what she had to say. Everyone is now going to their separate locations to look for this cat, Mr. Kittens. We'll split it up. We will start with Kyle. Kyle's on the docks. What are you doing, Kyle?
I'm talk to this original guard again.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Guard, have you seen an orange tabby cat, Mrs. Stevenson's cat, around
Mr.
here at all?
Kittens? And that
Yeah.
cat likes to get around. You know, he hasn't been down here. I haven't seen him in a few days.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. Oh. I'm gonna still actually go down the docks.
That's fine if you want to keep
little bit.
looking. Flea?
No.
I want to get a grasp of my surroundings.
Okay.
However, whatever's around in the city. Just a perception.
Perception check. You could ask people around you to see if someone can give you
I
directions.
want to know what's going on around me.
Okay.
I did perception, so
right.
18.
18. You did really well. You do a full circle to see around. There's definitely a busy area. You can definitely tell right next to you. There's a very nice gem store right next to you. And behind that is a leather worker. There's some townsfolk nearby, some people laughing nearby, having a good time. There's kids running past you, playing with a little ball. You don't see any cats in the area, but you do see everything else.
I'm gonna walk up to the children and ask them if they've seen a kitty cat.
Okay. You walk up to the children. You see them playing with a ball. What do you say?
Kids, have you seen any cat around
They
here?
stop playing. They looked a little concerned because an adult is talking to them. They understand what with a mask on. They understand stranger danger. They state that, "Oh, what kind of cat, mister?" They kind of say it a little scared, a little bit. You're kind of a tall, dark figure.
An orange cat.
You talking about Mr. Kitty? Kittens?
Yeah, Mr. Kitten.
No, he hasn't been around this area very often. It's too loud
Do you
in
know
this
where the-
area.
Do you know where the local church is?
Sure, it's over there by the Duke's house.
Thank you.
Just head north
Oh.
of the Duke's house and you will see it.
How could I have missed that when I came into the city?
I didn't even know.
Well,
So
you guys
pass
don't
around
know what
here.
buildings are. You'll learn because I'll use the same buildings for everything eventually. But
Yeah.
when you're new to a town, you shouldn't know too much about it. Groot, what are we doing, sir?
I'm just gonna wander around, look for the cat in my little area.
Do you doing a perception check? See if you see the cat.
All right. 27.
Natural
I rolled
20.
nat 20.
You actually see a gang of cats running past you, although none of them are orange.
Are they all running in the same direction?
They're all running in the same direction.
Which way are they running?
They are running northeast of you.
I follow the cats.
You can follow the cats.
I follow them and see where they're going.
Okay. They start climbing up onto buildings. You, being as perceptive as you are, you're able to follow them for a little bit, and they start heading towards where, if you want to start moving your character northeast.
Never eat soggy worms. Oh, this way?
Yep.
Okay, over here.
As you pass the Duke's house, you can see Amelia, and the cats are running towards Amelia.
Oh, okay.
And you'll stop there. Grunion?
I want to cast performance in the park.
Go right ahead, sir.
Of course, he's not looking for the damn cat.
No, you didn't let me finish.
No.
The performance is the Meow Mix advertisement song to see
I
who will attract the cats.
Need you to roll me a performance check.
Nat 20.
18.
18?
Yes.
Okay. I now need you to perform the Meow Mix commercial ad. Go.
I like chicken. I like liver. Meow Mix, please deliver. And I do a little, like, jazz hands, just stomp my feet a little bit.
I love it.
Everyone stops to look at you. Your performance was so interesting. They just all kind of awkwardly clap. They don't know. They're like, that was good. We don't know what that was, but okay. It's all right. So it's getting a little bit faster. You do see a white cat come running towards you, but clearly that's not the cat you're looking for.
Fucking cats in this town.
I know, right? Town is a cat problem. That should be the quest. Exterminate the cats.
Amelia, you are in front of the inn. What would you like to do?
Well, I was about to.
I will say that Groot has not yet made it to you. Before Groot has made it to you, what would you like to do?
I was going to walk into the general store.
That's the inn.
Oh,
General
So
store
that's
is one down.
Inn?
Kyle bought
Oh,
something there
shit.
earlier.
Yeah, I thought
It's
that was-
fine. I'll just say that they had general stuff inside the inn. But go ahead. That's my fault. I meant to make it one down, but it's okay.
For sure. Worries.
I'm going to step into the inn.
Okay. Did you do anything before you walked in?
No.
Okay, you just walk straight in.
Yep.
The innkeeper looks up. That you can look around. You kind of see that they have a little bar set up going inside. There's an innkeeper to the left. There's a barkeep behind the bar. You can see some people at tables. What are you doing?
Approach the barkeep.
Approach the barkeep. What can I get you? As he slams down
What do
the
you-
glass that he's cleaning.
What do you serve here, sir?
Oh, we serve all sorts of things. What were you looking for?
the fuck's that word?
Malort.
No, I was thinking.
Malarkey.
I was gonna say something smart, but whatever. Riveting. Well, I suppose. Can I get a non-alcoholic juice?
Non-alcoholic, you say?
Yeah. I was actually wanted to pick your brain, but as I'm here, I thought I'd give you some business.
I got some cider. Will that work?
Works just fine for me,
All
sir.
right. Pours gets a mug, pours in some cider. So that'll be 2 copper.
2 copper. Where is money?
Under gear.
Down.
Now, what kind of information were you looking for?
Well, Mrs. There's an elderly lady. I forget her name. She
Mrs.
lives.
Stevenson.
Yeah, Mrs. Stevenson. She lives over behind the Duke's house. It appears her kitten's gone missing again, Mr. Kitten. I was curious if you've heard anything, seeing as a bartender. I'm sure you do hear a lot of information.
Oh, that Mr. Kittens. He gets around. Sure, I've seen him. I think the last time I saw him, he was actually on top of my roof.
On top of the roof?
Oh, he likes to hang out there. He's some sort of boss cat with all the other cats around. They all kind of follow him around. They all just kind of do their own thing.
King Kitten, I suppose. Well, thank you for the information and the nice drink. While I'm here, I don't suppose I could ask you another question.
And what would that be?
A friend of mine recently came through here. They like to wear a red cloak, kind of keep their appearance hidden. I know they came to Dunecaster about 12 days ago, but I haven't heard from them ever since. Was curious if you saw them.
You know, we had someone like that in the bar, as you say, 12 days ago. They didn't stay very long. I do remember them getting a drink, and then they left very quickly afterwards.
Just a drink and left quickly. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name's Amelia. I'll probably come back and visit another day. And I take a few more sips of my drink and I head out.
Okay. We will cut to Kyle. Kyle, what are you doing?
I'm gonna do a perception check at this warehouse loading thing,
Okay.
whatever building. For the kit. We'll do
I'm going to look and see if
oof,
there's anything
that's
around.
6.
You can
Yeah.
definitely tell that this is a warehouse. You don't know what the warehouse is for. It definitely seems like some sort of storage. You can tell that looks like they got a crane that they use to get things off of ships. But that's all you can tell.
Alright, then one last thing real quick. I'm
Okay.
gonna walk back over to the guard and ask him if he's seen the red mystery like suspicious guy head this way at all in the
Okay.
past 12 days.
So you can just ask that. You don't have to roll for anything. So
Okay.
you ask the guard.
Excuse me, Mr. Guard. Have you seen red hooded and robed person in this take a ship anywhere in the past 12 days?
Man puts his hand up to his beard and strokes a little bit. No, I don't think I've seen anyone like that around here. Sorry.
No worries. Have a good one.
All right.
And that's it for me.
Okay. Mr. Flea,
Um,
you left off at
yes.
asking where the church is.
Yeah, I'm gonna start heading that up that way.
Okay.
I guess I run into them.
In the process of that, you see a group of cats run up past you, right past you, and start climbing up the side of the inn. You then see Mr. Groot following, head right behind him, and What do you do?
Guys, over here, there's a whole gaggle of cats climbing on the roof.
Am I outside?
Yeah, you've just now stepped out. Groot is just made it to the front door. He was looking up at the cats. Mr. Groot.
Yep.
What are you doing? You follow the cats there. Flea just
They're
announced
all
there are a
on the
bunch of
roof.
cats over there. Cole sees both of you. He didn't actually quite see the cats because he just missed them, but he sees you guys looking up at the cats. But he doesn't know what you're looking at.
Flea said. A gaggle of cats.
Got it. Okay. How do you want to respond? Do you want to get the rest of the group? Do you want to see if Mr. Kittens is up there? What do you want to do?
I asked Camellia, want me to give you a lift and see what you can see up there?
Sure, I'll give it a shot. The barkeep inside the inn here just told me that Mr. Kittens likes to hang out on top of his roof.
Oh. Well, that would explain why there's like 40 other cats who just went up there.
They also mentioned that Mr. Kittens is kind of the leader of the cats in the area. So, perfect timing that the two of you showed up. Go ahead, give me a lift. I'm probably the smallest one in the group.
Yeah, we don't need to do a check. I'm assuming you don't weigh a lot. He's a tree, so I'm assuming he can lift you up. So.
I was like 5, so.
I've climbed many trees.
Hello there.
I will have you do a perception check to see what you see, though.
8.
Oh, God.
8?
Yeah.
You do see an orange cat, although you can't tell if it's Mr. Kittens or not.
Well, we're getting somewhere. Mr. Kittens.
All of the cats look over at you as you. Now you now have lots of eyes just staring at you.
Gentlemen, there are a lot of cats up here. There is an orange one. What would you like me to do? Don't know much about cats.
I mean, if you got a container of treats, just shake it. They'll come running.
Well, I don't have anything like that. Unless you do.
Nope.
Oof. I'm gonna shake a bag of rations.
Okay.
If that works.
You shake the bag of rations, doing what? Let's do a diplomacy check to see if they trust the fact that you are shaking a bag of rations right now.
A banger. 17.
17. A bunch of the cats looking very hungry start swarming down towards there. They are now surrounding Groot. Some of them might be trying to climb up on Groot's tree-like limbs to get to the bag of food.
This is why I didn't want to take a mission with cats. They always climb on me.
Did the orange cat come down?
The orange cat, you look around, you do not see the orange cat on the ground. If you look up, the orange cat is just looking at you from above.
God damn it, this is retarded.
The orange cat at this point, bored of what's happening, stands up, goes over what looks like a little hole in the roof, and just squeezes itself inside, and it is now looks like it went inside to the inn.
All right, the cat just went inside the building.
Ah, Jesus.
Maybe the owner will let us look around.
Groot, leave me up on the roof. I'll stand up here. And I'll watch the hole if the cat comes back.
Okay, I finished pushing him up there and start prying these cats off of me.
All right, Grunion, what is happening?
I'm now gonna cut my losses and go join the fray.
So you're gonna search around. You know that. I will say I'll back up a little bit. You did, because of where Groot was and where you were standing, you did notice that he ran past you with a bunch of cats, and
Yes.
that's how you knew where
Yes.
the direction that they were at.
Right.
Kyle,
How long has it been since we started?
it's
Whoa.
been about 2.5 hours. You guys have been searching for about 2.5 hours. Let's say 3. Say 3.
I don't know. I guess I'll start heading back to the meeting point.
Okay.
See, no one's here.
You notice no one's there, so you decide to possibly look in another area. You've already looked at the bottom.
Yeah, I'll just start taking the
Maybe ask if civilians if they've seen any interesting characters nearby to see what direction they went. Those are things you can do.
path. All right. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll walk up this path, see a couple people around here,
Okay.
and ask them. Have you guys seen any adventurer type people around here in this area?
Well, I thought I saw a tree running, but I don't quite know. But it ran in that direction. I've never seen anything like it before. And he points towards the end in that direction, northeast. I guess actually just east from you.
All right. All right. Well, sweet. Thank you for your time, and I'm just gonna turn and start walking this way.
Okay. As you come up, you see Grunion, who hasn't quite made it to him. You see Groot with cats all around his legs. You see Amelia on top of the end of the roof. And Flea's just watching Groot deal with the cats, correct? Unless you're doing something
Pretty
else.
much.
Okay.
Nope. Just
Grunion
about to
is
walk in and see if I can get in the attic.
okay. Amelia, Groot, and Flea, Grunion, and Staff have now joined you. You do notice them. Do you want to say anything towards them?
What's going on here?
We found a lead. The cats like to hang out on this roof, and we saw an orange one up there that slipped into a hole.
Okay. I don't know
Job.
where to go from there yet.
I was going to
Well,
see if this man would let us into his attic to look for the cat
oh, cool. All right.
or woman,
Sounds
owner
good.
of the house, whatever.
The barkeep is a man.
Are
You've not discovered who, or at least Amelia knows the barkeep is a man, and but did not discuss with the innkeeper at all.
I'm on the roof.
Yes. Coley is on, or Amelia is on the roof going at the hole right now, trying to get the cat to come out. Does everyone else want to walk inside?
Yeah,
Or stand there? You guys can walk in with Flea. You can stand
I
here.
walk aside, yeah.
Okay. Grunion, you do still see Amelia on the roof. The other 3 walked inside. What are you trying to do?
Whoops. I messed up. Do I have any direct line of sight to the cat that is squeezed through?
You do not. The cat, Amelia seems to be looking down at something. You can hear Amelia making the pss, 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 pss. So you're assuming that the cat is probably in the ground or like in the roof somehow. That's all you can see right now.
Okay. I'm going to walk inside.
Okay. You all walk inside. Everyone's inside. Amelia's on the roof, so she can technically hear the music. Inside is a little loud. There's people talking. There's people doing things. You walk inside. You see the innkeeper to your left. It is a female elf. You can see the barkeep is a man. He's back there cleaning mugs. You can see people sitting at their tables, enjoying themselves, having a good time. There's music playing. What do you guys do?
I approach the man and ask him, I've seen a cat on your roof that I'm looking for, and he's crawled into a hole. I was wondering if we could have access to your attic to retrieve the cat.
Well, Mr. Kittens, he really does like it in our attic. But you're really not going to be able to fit up there. You know, I do know a trick, though. Mr. Kittens really likes rats. I bet we could hit two birds with one stone here. I have a bit of a rat problem in the basement. If you guys could take care of that, then you can take one of the rats and use the rat to get Mr. Kittens out of the attic. I'll pay you 5 silver for each rat each.
What the Oh, no, I can't hear this.
Nope, you cannot hear this. That's you, Kill. How does that sound?
I'm
Yeah.
down. Step outside, gonna go let Amelia know.
Okay.
See what she says. Hey, Amelia, we can kill rats, 5 cents a piece, and use the rat for a trap. What do you say? For the cat.
Rats?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
5 cents a piece.
5 cents?
Or silver, sorry.
5 silver. 5 silver apiece.
Yeah.
That's so disgusting.
Keep in mind, 5 silver is half of a gold. I keep thinking it's 100, but it's only
Yeah.
not a 10. Yeah.
Let me down. I'll come down with you.
I don't know if I can do that.
It's just an action. You just assist them.
Okay.
Assist her down. So you assist her down from the roof. There's parts of the roof that's not as tall. She kind of gets to a lower part of the roof to then get off the roof. It's not going to be nothing crazy. You all go inside. You go back to the barkeep. The barkeep motions you this way to a door to where his basement is.
Or we go down there.
Uh-huh.
Are any of y'all knowledgeable with animals and nature?
I got a little nature. I don't know exactly what
I am. I'm very nature savvy.
I can recall knowledge. Nature, I think.
I was thinking, instead of going down there and dealing with this man's rat problem, what if we just got one of the rats to go into the hole to lure the cat out?
Or I could stick my tail in the hole and try to use it as bait and have the cat catch it.
Oh shit! I should have.
I don't know if I could do that.
I should have done a nature check because I can command animals.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
It's up to you guys. The barkeep is standing there. Well, are you guys going down?
I mean, I'm down to fight the rats if we need the money.
5
if we
silver a rat isn't too bad.
Let's just
half
take
a
care of
gold.
his rat problem and be done with it. Already tired of this.
Me too. That's why I suggested just luring the cat out.
All right, so we're going down.
We can, I guess we can go fight the rats.
You guys can decide not to do it. But if you guys decide to do it, just let me know.
I want to fight rats, but if you guys don't want to, I'll go with the group.
5 silver. Barkeep, that's rather steep. How big are these rats?
Oh, they're no bigger than a size of a dog. It's not that big. It's not that big.
Size of
a dog.
It's
What,
not that
what are
big.
you feeding those rats?
Well, is that normal in this world?
Yeah,
How do
giant
we
rats.
know?
They're giant rats. So yes. If he said he stated that he has a giant rat problem, so yeah, giant rats are pretty large.
giant.
Yeah, well,
was
when
a
he said he had a
giant
giant
rat.
rat
I
problem,
thought he meant he
assumed-
just had a lot of rats.
Yeah, metaphorically, just a lot of rats, maybe. Not the size of the rat was giant.
Oh, they won't give you too much trouble. Go ahead, go down there. You guys got this. You're adventurers after all, right?
Damn, he just assaulted us. Yeah, I gotta go down there. I can't let them think we're trash. All right, so before we go down there, we should decide our order of which we are going
Yes.
down in.
Decide who is going down first.
All right,
I
I'm
mean,
going first.
I want to negotiate.
All
Alright.
All right.
Oh, the barkeep. I didn't come into this place to fight rats. How about a higher price for giant rats? 5 silver seems a little cheap now that you mentioned they're giant.
Diplomacy check.
Yeah, fucking 9.
Hey, you get what you pay for. You guys don't even seem to come in here and tell me what rank you guys are in the Adventurers Guild. I'm assuming you guys are newbies. 5 silver seems a pretty good price for newbies.
I'm not a part of the Adventurers Guild.
None of us are
None
yet.
of you guys are, but the barkeep assumes that you are
What
because.
if I?
That's what I was telling him.
Oh, okay.
If we get the
I'm-
cat, we will be though, or at least have the option. Yeah.
Hold on.
You have the option to be.
Hold on. I cast lie and say I'm a higher ranking member.
Okay.
I'm a platinum rank. I don't know.
It's a deception.
Either way, that's the price of a commoner if that's how you are, Mister. And he's looking at you, Flea.
Oh, what do you say?
Yeah, that's the price of That's the price a commoner will get.
Damn.
Commoner.
All right, he's getting the intimidating glare.
Okay.
I remove my mask,
Oh,
fill
nice.
in a hideous face, and just stare at the man.
What if it's just like Billy and Mandy, and he just has a snake that goes across your face, and you hear, "Ah!"
It's a intimidation check.
Go ahead and
against
do
will, so-
intimidation check. Do I do the intimidation check or do I just do the will save?
I do the
15.
intimidation.
The barkeep
Against his will.
sees your face. Explain what your face looks like.
Oh, I wasn't ready for that. It's my face is black with insect-like features and red eyes.
The barkeep cowers in fear and says, okay. If your friend
The way nobody else saw it.
no one else saw it, it's just between you and the barkeep. If your friend puts his mask on, I'll give you 9 silver pieces per rat.
Fuck yeah.
Okay?
Take my mask back.
Does that sound fair? Just please, don't let me see that face ever again.
Fair deal.
Alright.
If it sounds good to everybody else.
I'm down. But,
Guardian, did you
was
still
down
want
at 5.
to lie about your rank? You can still do that.
Sure.
Alright. Go ahead and roll the check. I've never seen your face before. I know all the higher ranked peoples in the guild, and you're not one of them.
Two.
You too.
Let me take my mask back off.
Alright.
Flay's gonna be the evil monkey.
How-
Family Guy.
What order do you guys want to enter the...
I'm going in last because
I'm in
rats are
fourth.
gross and I don't
I'll
want to
go
do it.
first.
First?
Yeah.
I'm fourth.
Let me make sure you guys are all correct before I swap the screen.
I had the music off. This is nice.
It was the first time I've heard it when we came in here.
Yeah, I'll have
know
more
if it
music
was
the further we
anybody.
get into it.
Okay. I didn't know if mine was broken or
Alright,
not.
everyone's page is good. Alright. So the order is Kyle. Then who's next?
I'll go second.
And then
You guys start rolling, I guess, on who
That's
goes
Grunion
next.
Oh, I was gonna go in last because
Onion.
He's
But if
having
you all wanna go
PTSD
in
from the
last-
wolves.
no, because I'm a girl and I don't want to be down there with the rats.
I'll just do it like this. This will work. Like that. All right.
Before we officially go down there,
Uh-huh.
can I just go use the bathroom and stuff?
Yeah, we can, before this starts, let's take a quick, couple minute break. Restroom, drinks.
What time, just so we're kind of like planning ahead of time, what time are you looking to get off, Grunion?
Probably another 10 minutes
Yeah, too.
after you get back.
We should start planning, like, because I know you got work, like, how long each session should be, I think.
So we can have a good stopping point instead of just like in the
Yeah,
middle of something.
Because we don't want to mess up your work day the next day, but
I mean, honestly,
You can't
I
mess
don't
it up any more Destiny has.
I don't know what's down there, Revan. I'm not asking that question. Do you think whatever is down there can be done in like 15 minutes?
Probably not.
Like, no. And we probably should call it. Cause I mean, if he's gonna get off at 2, I want to get off at 2.
should we?
Maybe we
Just
just call
plan.
it before we try to go down there and have to get off in the middle of a fight.
Okay.
It's up to y'all.
It's up
That's
to
not
you
a bad
guys.
idea.
I
Then
will leave it up
next-
to you
what,
guys.
2 weeks from now? Well, because next week I'll be
Yeah,
gone.
so you're done. Yeah, so we'll do
Yeah.
next 2 weeks.
We'll jump right into a combat situation.
Yeah. And that's the
yeah.
best thing instead of trying to remember
Yeah, that'd
like what
probably
was
be-
happening in a combat, like which rats were at which health and everything like that. I
Who
think
said
it'd be
they were
better.
rats?
Well,
He just said he had a rat problem.
He said there was rats.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
right.
He
Oh,
said
God.
he had a giant rat problem, so he said they were giant rats.
He might
Sit
think
in the
they're
corner
giant
of his
rats.
bar with my mask
Okay, well,
off.
either way,
for the rest of
whatever.
my life.
Yeah.
I was just saying, like in general, though, I
This-
think instead of us trying to remember like everyone's health and like the rat's health and
That's
which
fine.
turn we're on and stuff like that.
We can end it right here, right before the next
So-
scene.
So, what time did you get on, Grunion? Like 11?
11, yeah, you got
Between 10:30 and
like
11.
10.
So we could just always plan like a. What time is it now? 1:42. Is my clock right?
Yeah.
Basically a 2.5-hour session.
Okay. And I still think Fridays are the only days that are available, right?
I'm free any day or any time. It's a Thursday, and then every other day or any other day it's 2 to 10 is when I work.
Got it.
So you're
said you-
No
free
restrictions.
Thursdays? Like anytime Thursdays?
Except in the morning, but yeah.
I'll go ahead and
Well, I know, but